Today I'm going to give you the honest answer behind me not getting the savings and outrace towards the success. You see, the major reason that caused me this was the networking. I didn't network enough. I didn't have the network of great people. So what do I basically mean when I say good and great people? You see, when you are actually coming from a middle class family, and especially from the countries like Pakistan, what you are going to see is that the youth around you is the one with the corrupted minds. You see, they are mostly getting into the things that they shouldn't be, just the way the people in the upper class do, their children do. Okay, not specifically them, because I know they work hard to to get the money and that kind of stuff. So it is not, I'm not just talking about each and everyone, but I'm talking about the majority. Anyways, the majority is always corrupted, so that's why the only 1% of the people are having the most wealth and the greatest lifestyle. So coming back to the topic, is that I was recently going through the course of Alex Hormozy $100 million lead. So in that, he was telling about, you have the contacts, right? You have the emails, you have the contacts, and you have the social media. You do have some followers there. So why don't you interact with them? So the major problem here I face is that, first of all the friends that I did have back in my school time were changed completely. Okay, when I started to have my steps into this journey of if I say entrepreneurship, it would not be that much bad, but onto the journey of my life, finding my own life, then I would say I left all of my friends, all of the people whom I used to call friends, at a side. So even if I call them right now, I can see they are just in chase of one thing. It's materialism. And to be more specific, it's just money. They are always looking to get the fastest ways to get on the money. And this reminds me a episode of Lala Hormozy, when she talks about that the way she was in the starting, she was making less money while doing this her own business, while her friends were making a lot of more money, but on the longer term she won. Okay, so life is like that. You have to think on the long term, not on the short term, because the way you make decisions, it's just like completely gonna change the way you live tomorrow. So I didn't have a good network, and when I say good network, I don't mean that I don't have people whom I can sell stuff to, but I am talking about specifically the people whom I can bring value to their lives, and they can actually implement the things even if I give them for free. And they can give me I can give them, provide them with the results, and they can come up to me with that, hey, sir, that just did a great job, such as testimonials and referrals. And people here in countries like Pakistan are so much afraid to even invest in terms of money. Okay, so no matter how much good of mentor you are, if you ask for money from them, they just gonna say a big no, the no with a capital N. So that's how much messed up my network is, my current network. And I do have some good people on the network that I just, in the starting of this journey, started to interact with, but they are still not on that stage that they would be making revenue, and they are not on their parents' money specifically, so that I could help them and help them have the specific revenue, and then I can charge them on sales. So that's why we couldn't be like that. And the way we made savings and the way we made outrace was specifically for the people who are in targeting countries in the United States. Okay, so estates and all of the areas in the United States, outrace and savings both are specific to be there. So when I don't have a broad network in their localities, it's obvious that how are people going to trust me? If we are going to do cold calls that we did maybe more than 500 together. I and Yan dialed more than 500 calls, I would say, and we literally get a zero. So it's not just about what we would say that our product wasn't good enough or things like that, because how people are going to trust you if they do not know you? Okay, let's take your own example. If someone comes into your life out of nowhere and they just say you that, I have this thing, I just want you to try it, and try it on a discount or free, you would say that why should I even do that? What's the catch? Okay, so that's how everyone ghosted us. What's the strategy now? How we are going to change the things? You see, I also try to interact with the people on LinkedIn and stuff, so that I can, at that time, I was intending to just sell them and, continuously pitch them. But the thing that I understood from there is it's not about sales. And sales, it is not just about throwing stuff at people and expecting them to buy this shit. Okay, so what is sales? Sales is just simply that who has the dominancy to make other people accept your thing or what you think about. So it is all coming down towards the human psychology and the way you understand people. So if you understand them on a human level, because that's who we are just humans. So if I don't interact with the people on the human level, if I don't be the friends with them at first so that they can trust me that, yeah, so here is a person, unless that happens, we are not able to sign a good number of clients onto the good number of on the less number of outreaches we do. So what we have decided in conclusion, I would say, is that there are three major things that we would be covering to boost up the things. Number one, we do have some people in the United States. We are working with some businesses, and we would be offering them that, this is the thing that we can offer, and if you can get us some referrals. Okay, so it's like local people marketing, I would say, and the one they are in their acquaintance. So we are going to deal things like that, and we are going to maybe give a certain amount on that to the person who gave the referral, or if they are going to take our own services, then we are going to give them some discounts and stuff. Secondly, we are going to dial the cold calls and the cold EMs, in a proper format with the follow-ups, because no one can sign a client in just one call, one more voicemail, or one email. So if you're doing that, just don't do that much. I'm just guaranteeing you that only on one email or only in one call, you're not going to sign anyone. Okay, so just save your time, build a sequence, build a follow-up sequence, and reach them out on the proper intent. Have a reason to call, have a reason to email, a reason to send them a voicemail. And the third thing is that we are going to get into the communities and the groups where these people live, and then we are going to make friends. We are not going to sell them anything. We are just going to make them friends. Okay, and then if they are a proper fit, and even if we can help them for free. Okay, because we are not just here for money. We are here for proving that the thing that we build works. Okay, so until or unless we are we are confident in that, but until or unless we have that results and we know the product market fit, there's a little gap that is right here in between our confidence that we have right now and the confidence we can achieve after the testimonials. So once we have that, then we can actually start going on to ads or hiring the VAs, and then making our cold call and the system way more efficient, and we can let more people try our stuff. So unless we are so much occupied that our time has value, then we can only start to charge good amount. Otherwise it's just going to be maybe for free, or maybe over a great discount that we'd be offering that we might not offer in the future. Okay, in the entire lifetime we might be not offering that much big of the discounts. So that's how we are going to lead the things. And with that being said, may your day be as bright as this tomorrow. Peace out.